is my partner, Zach. Together we're on Team Goose, and for the Genesys Hackathon, what we developed was a facial and emotion recognition. So the idea of why we chose to go with facial and emotion recognition is because it's becoming a very large industry. In fact, in 2015, it was just $2.5 billion, and by 2020, it's going to be over $6 billion. So it's growing pretty fast. And we believe that such a revolutionary kind of way of interacting with customers using facial recognition and emotions would really allow Genesys to become a much better player in the industry. So the way we work is using the chat, the video chat that will soon be available for Genesys that allows the communication between an agent and a client. What we're able to do is track both of their faces to determine different kinds of attributes. For example, for the representative, we can see if they're happy and they're engaging to make sure that our customers are receiving a good experience. Meanwhile, for the customer, we can ensure that they're not getting confused or irritated from the information they receive, and also so that we can take additional analysis, such as their age, gender, and other attributes that we can use later in the app for different kinds of purposes. While this video streaming is happening, everything is being sent live to a web portal. And this web portal is actually a web app within the Genesys console. This is meant for the supervisor to be able to see how well everyone is doing on the platform and make a correlation between how customers are feeling emotionally to a representative to see if anyone's not doing a good job. For the implementation, the way we did it was we went ahead and started taking a screenshot on the agent side. So there was no installation required on the actual client side. But in the future, we'd be able to integrate this as part of the application for the desktop that Genesys provides, or make it part of the server API. So we can provide this kind of analysis for any kind of web chat that occurs in the system. So let's hope it doesn't screw up and go for a demo. Okay, so there's quite a lot of things happening here, and we're going to try to take this nice and slow. So Zach over there is a client. He has a phone, and he's going to be interacting with me. And right now, what we can do is we can have an actual web chat using the Genesys platform. Now with our application, we can go ahead and press Start Call. When you press Start Call, it starts capturing images and displaying them on the computer. We get different kinds of attributes. So first of all, it monitors where I am and monitors the kind of attributes I have, make sure that I'm not being mad or sad as a customer. And the customer, we're getting different kinds of data like his age, the gender, and the emotion. Now, say if I'm a good customer representative and I make him smile, then he's going to go ahead and smile and the emotion will change. But if I suck at my job and he starts getting angry at me, you can notice that it actually will show that the emotion is anger or disgust. Now the cool thing with this is that while this is happening, everything is streaming onto the supervisor platform over there. So if he shows anger, you can notice that after a short while, it'll have a little toast message saying that the user is getting angry. So now, Zach's going to go through a bit about what the supervisor sees. Yeah, look at this.
So, as a supervisor, I can see a list of all the available agents on the left-hand side. And in this particular case, I'm looking at the profile of Daniel, who has just completed a call with his customer. On the first row, you can see the real-time feedback that we've seen from the real-time call. If you scroll down, you can see an aggregation and a summary of the profiles of the customers that Daniel has talked to, as well as a range of emotions that they have experienced. At the bottom, there is a history of a list of all the calls that Daniel has made. From here, you can see information such as the emotions of the agent, the emotions of the customer, and most importantly, an indication of how each interaction went in each conversation, as indicated by a rating star that we provide in our software. So in summary, we hope that this can sort of inspire Genesys to make more powerful insights and better customer engagement.
where are you storing the emotional sentiment data?
Right, so the emotional sentiment data, it's currently held in Firebase because we wanted the ability to have an automatic update using the tools that Firebase already provides.
Well done.